with it, yeah, you know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make me offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept it, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working. She keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin a...
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First and 10, here's Mahomes. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Mahomes to throw on second down.
That's so fake.
He has it over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And Dominican Sue makes the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Third down, 4th down, inches.
He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
4th down and 1.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team.
Oh, I know you're going for it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll toss it to
Let's go. Ooh, let's go, Joyner. Let's go, Joyner.
At the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. So just shy of midfield. They tried.
That's that Florida State nigga.
What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as
I know you will.
To go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week.
Oh, shit. He wide open.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. 20! And he'll be out of bounds.
It wouldn't let me set my feet.
20-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
He was wide open, too, from the jump.
Red zone opportunity now for the Rams. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Oh, he ain't catching that, boy. Ooh, come on.
When you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Fuck.
A shotgun snap for gone. Out left, he's got it.
That ain't the play I want to run, but whatever.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you're running.
It made me audible.
You're able to hit a receiver and
it made me audible to the wrong play.
Yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not
Either
the
way.
tie.
Hold up, dog.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
All right, I'm ready.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Kansas City gets the ball back here in a second, and continuing to kind of analyze the start for Patrick Mahomes this year. 10 touchdowns, and we're told that's the most touchdowns in 2 weeks in the NFL in its history for a guy to start the season.
You got that first 2 weeks of the season, 10 touchdowns. I believe only 1 interception, too, right? So he's taking care of the ball quite well. And just think about this. Coming in and taking over a team that many thought they had a pretty darn good quarterback.
Kill that boy.
Elevating not just his play, but the team overall. I mean, both of those wins came on the road.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Yeah, you can try to throw it to him. Yeah, but you got to get it to him. Got to get it to him.
From that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Got to get it to him.
Better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Maybe so, but you got to get it to him.
Mahomes now to
there go Tyreek. There go Tyreek. Ooh, give me that. Ooh.
Incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern area.
Can we get a punt return for once in this game?
Take it in at the 22.
I like that.
12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 pleas, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
that shit.
To throw on second down is gone. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Ron Parker there in on the coverage, and he knocked it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Throwing on third. Gone. Now he's forced out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. D. Ford coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15.
Why that fucking strip button don't work?
Return there of 22 yards.
Supposed to strip that boy from
and
behind.
It's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. As this Chiefs offense comes back onto the field, let's dive a little deeper into their start so far and what we've seen from Patrick Mahomes. You know, one interesting nugget on that win at Pittsburgh, that was something that KC had not done since 1986.
That's pretty impressive. Both of them being in the AFC, they would encounter each other at times.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ndamukong Suh with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Pick my play.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
14. Here we go.
On second down, here's Goff. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. D. Ford in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He's going to air it. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big conversion there for the Rams on 3rd down. 44 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. They'll run here with John Kelly. And an alley to run. That one 28 yards on the ground.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
He's going to get it running right. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Back to throw, gone. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there. They're able to hold them to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a...
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here.
That nigga 1 for 9.
They come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And we get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he's got room. The 20, 10, touchdown LA. As his guys are in for 6, and the Rams add on to their lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come under pressure.
Throw the ball.
Sacked at the 10.
Well, they tried to get 2. and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive. Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
That nigga is struggling.
You throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side.
Come on, he ain't breaking no tackles.
Get it up
Come
near
on.
the 35, right at the 34 here.
You trying to get that ball to that?
You
trying to get to that boy bad, ain't you?
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Here go your chance right here.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Out of bounds.
And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go.
He's out of bounds.
Doesn't pan out, and the Rams get the football.
He stepped out of bounds.
Outstanding field position.
Nah, his left foot was out of bounds, though.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Ooh, gets big on that boy.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there.
Way to throw that bitch high, Jericho.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Yeah, dude.
And a short gain down to about the 33. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that.
I'll put that one right now.
That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the gun on 3rd down, gone.
That's pass interference.
One that's intercepted. Picked up by Reggie Ragland. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, let's take a step away from this game for a second. Talk about teams that are undefeated through 2 weeks in the NFL season. Miami, Denver, Cincinnati, Tampa Bay. How about those surprises all being 2-0 right now?
Yeah, the Jaguars, the Chiefs, and the Rams are all 2-0. Not a major surprise. You're exactly right, because they have one common characteristic, those teams you mentioned, Miami, Denver, Cincinnati, and Tampa. None of them made the playoffs last year. And what's the one thing we do know about the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before will not make them 2 years in a row. So these teams could be some early replacements in the playoff race for 2018.
And one more stat, 62% of teams that start 2-0 make the playoffs. 1st down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Michael Brockers. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Come on, bump him at the line. Bump T.Y. bump T. Hill at the line. There you go, Jammy. Oh, wow.
It's Kelsey on the ground. A nice gain of 21
What, that's his
yards.
second catch? Third.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players.
Ain't worried about that. That ain't nothing.
Spot 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Got it.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Aaron Donald in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Yeah, okay.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Give me that.
Complete
Wow.
Kelsey. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. That's a first down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Throwing now is Mahomes. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Mark Barron in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw.
Give me that.
And incomplete on the deep ball. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete as well.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he will take it all in for
That's because I bumped
Sammy Watkins, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are
that's
able
his
to
first
get this
catch.
back within a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now Goff. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Give me that. Wow.
He couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Fuck.
Incomplete.
Come on, Roby Coleman.
Who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really with the 4-minute
Fourth
offense
quarter with like 4:30 left.
So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs.
Ice up, son. Ice up. Ice up.
The ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs. Keep possession of the football.
Gurley gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it.
Oh, wow.
Let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Here's Goff now on second down. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
Ooh.
Taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
These guys
to the line. Get to the line.
The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Allen Bailey in on the stop.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter puts on sweat wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. He's going to
I'm back there.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. They try to take a shot there on 2nd down, and that leaves him because of the incompletion. A very tricky 3rd and 10. And
with the time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back to throw. He's going to find Hill here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Like that.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards
that time. And he done ran over Lamarcus Joyner. Like, come on, stop.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation.
I don't think so. Give me that.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
Well, he only 5'5". See what you expect.
As his guys will get the football back. Charles, when plays
and that should do it.
It's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook. And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the...
No, that was actually a punt return. A kickoff return.
Until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The Rams on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Again they run with Gurley.
Oh, he got it.
Effort there to shed the contact.
He got it, baby.
It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I guess the simple question,
he went low, dog.
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Come on, D.
In the National Football League, Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do.
It was sending it. What'd he do? He had like 5 drops. Come on, young nigga. Let's go. Yeah. I'm finna put up a 40 piece on this boy. Last time we played, that's where I put up 40 on you. You tried to run that slant one too many times, and I ran it back for 6. Dog, no, it was 30. It was 37-16. Stop. Dog, it was 37-16. It was 37-16. Nigga running slants the whole game and tried to run one in the red zone. Oh, I'm lying? With Julio? Oh, wow. That's from life. I ain't lost no motherfucking hope. You know how they get it in here? In their ass. Yeah, that shit funny, dog.
Coach, thank you much.
Yeah, that shit funny, dog.
Brings us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles,
California. Yeah, you tripping it? It ain't funnier than coming to America, dog. Stop.
You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle.
I don't know about that one.
Steelers. That's fielded in the end zone. But he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I wish this motherfucker's spoon was a knife right now. Stab me, somebody. Can I eat your cornbread? Hell no, you can't have my cornbread. Come on, let me get it.
First down with Roethlisberger.
Give me that. Ooh.
His first pass is incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense too.
Why don't you put some step in your walk? I don't want these country motherfucking farmers to know I ain't from here. They can tell by the way I walk I ain't from here. Man, let me go and get this boy do this work.
First carry for James Conner. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
So?
Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. For James Conner, week 1, he was great. 135 yards, a pair of scores. Week 2, didn't approach those kinds of numbers. Not that you would hold him to that level again.
No, not at all. And the hard part for him, because he only
They
had
won't let
17
you.
yards on the ground, he did score 1 rushing touchdown. But he had to get involved in the passing game more because they were down big to Kansas City right out of the gate. So the ball had to be thrown. Big Ben threw it 60 times. That means you're not turning around and handing it to James Conner in the running game as often as they would like.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Nice job bringing it back. 14 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Hey, man.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hey, we don't run stretch plays around here.
For Todd Gurley. And he'll get
What
this
was
up
that?
to about the 38-yard line.
What was
4
that?
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What was that?
They tried a quick hitter inside.
What's this right here?
That one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Full stop. That's a trap.
That they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Calling a game of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. A shotgun snap for Goff. And got him in. It's Woods.
Ooh, shit, did he get it?
And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams 1st.
But it's the stand.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
And you talked to me a lot
That's a
about
touchdown.
drives, how key those are to
Ooh,
set the
good
tone.
shit.
You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Looking for more there
That was a
on
good shit,
1st
though.
down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Dog, I don't count that shit, dog.
His first catch there,
I don't count
good
that
for
shit.
10 yards and a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity.
The NBA so
but with
fucking weak.
intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner,
Yeah, for
especially in
real.
the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size,
Clay
of
Thompson
these
gone.
dimensions,
Yeah, he going to
I
LA.
can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half, maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Buying time to his left. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
Giving that boy too much
just shy
time.
of the 10. He got 29 yards that time. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed.
At least that motherfucking
Excellent
Thiede
run
don't be talking about
blitz.
them
Stopped that one
hurricanes
for
no
a short
more.
gain.
Shit.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task.
I told that nigga, I said, hey, you ain't allowed
Go
to talk
the
about them
gap you're supposed to
motherfuckers.
cover and not be deterred by anything else.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. His pass
Ooh, good tackle.
and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's see what we're gonna hit this boy with.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Damn, I wanted to get that play off on
now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Brandon Cooks taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Let's see.
Out is the kickoff unit as they
we ain't letting D get on the board this game, dog.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Well, let's take a closer look at the start that the Steelers have had this season as they come back onto the field here. We talked about it. They're 0-1-1. The tie to the Browns, the loss to KC, and now all of a sudden you got the Ravens coming in, and that looks like a game now that they can't really afford to lose.
And they don't want to look ahead. They need to focus on the Ravens and find a way to get a win. But if they do, after that, they're home for Atlanta, and then they're in Cincinnati.
Oh, wow.
Into the fray this year as a contender.
Come on.
So plenty of work for the Steelers to do. Too early to give up on them. Their pedigree's too good,
get that bull.
But it's not too early.
That bullshit. You right there. Get that shit.
And the AFC North looking a lot more intriguing than most thought a couple of weeks ago. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive.
You wouldn't have got one?
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on. And they can...
And down he goes on the
They say that new Apple Watch dope.
Samson Abuka in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown.
Give me that.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
But it don't look like this boy D gonna get on the board.
Awful lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 20.
Oh, wow. Stop it.
After the interception, here's Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Ooh.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like
I know. I tried to.
There, but he couldn't hold on at
I tried to hit L1. I tried to hit L1 and she didn't throw it high.
It shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield.
Hike the ball, hike the ball.
Very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. He'll rifle this one deep right, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. They start with a give to Connor.
Ooh, Florida State.
To get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On the left side, it's McDonald. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Flush to his right.
Wow.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. That's going to be caught, and he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. It's the fullback punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
You need to
Now
screen
take it in
protect.
the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you had a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion.
That nigga talking about
just
cement.
shy of the marker. To throw is gone. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Wow.
His throw's going to be incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. 3rd down here.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. Gone. Got his man complete.
Ooh, what a face mask.
That's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains. On 1st down, it's gone. Over the middle, complete. It's Woods. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Hike the ball.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Oh, shit. Let's go. We'll get the ball back at halftime.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Almost.
And this one is right through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Well, this boy Victor Cruz got arrested on sexual assault. Yeah.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
I mean, not Victor Cruz, Victor Ortiz, the boxer.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Goff on first down.
Wow.
And this is incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's second down. Well, taking a glance across the NFL through 2 weeks of the season, you've got quite a few teams that are winless, which obviously makes sense 2 weeks in. But the John Gruden era not off to the best start. They're at 0-2, Charles.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, Brandon. I mean, the Raiders, I believe this is the 15th time in franchise history they started 0-2.
They got to pick up the block
None of the previous 14 times have they started 0-2 and made the playoffs. So the John Gruden era,
to the inside to go block somebody that ain't there.
But I do think they're going to improve during the year. I wouldn't rule them out just yet. They might make a little bit of history with their franchise. I think the Steelers and the Browns at 0-1-1, it's an odd record, but the Browns actually feel halfway decent about it if they can fix their kicking. The Steelers, utterly disappointed they're 0-1-1.
Yeah, but the Browns, you're right, they could very easily be 2-0 right now. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up.
Got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 39 that time. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
That wasn't no cover 3.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Boswell for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 14-10. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play that time for the Rams. 56 yards. On first down, it's Gurley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little
right
juice.
there.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ooh.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Give me that. Thank you, sir.
Rifles one that's intercepted.
How's that?
Picked up by Mikel Roby.
How's that gay,
They'll
dog?
set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard
No.
line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this.
That ain't gay, dog. Tell that motherfucker to throw the ball over the top next time.
The second it was leaving his hand.
You got to tap it, sir.
1st down, gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
You have to tap it.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him a couple on the catch.
You have to tap it, sir.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve.
As soon as you threw that, I knew that was picked up.
Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Yeah, I know it is.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Well, that's a linebacker. That's a linebacker.
Getting this inside the 30. First catch
That's a
of the game
linebacker.
for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down. Goff now 5 straight completions
Well, hey,
here
gotta
in
get
this
your
second
skills
half.
up, sir.
1st and 10.
Oh, okay.
Goff turns and gives
This
to
touchdown,
Gurley.
though.
And some room to work. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Hey, jingly.
But still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's Goff now on 2nd down.
Way to route that boy. Way to route that boy. Way to route that boy.
Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods from 19 yards away. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Get this boy out.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football and don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, feel a little confidence.
That boy got 5 carries for 1 yard.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Should have been and put that boy in.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger.
We own that boy. We ain't giving that boy no time.
And that should be the final play
on the line.
of this
Oh,
third
okay.
quarter. Mark Barron leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. back now in Los Angeles. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, no, we on that shit this time, sir.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time.
Hey, didn't I tell you I was going to put up 40 on this boy?
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
24.
Now a play fake here on first
Good
down.
shit.
And he's going to be taken down here.
24-14. It's about to be 30, boy.
He's the one that
I thought throw this touchdown on
he
this
takes
thing.
him down for a loss of 9.
I got to let Cooper Kupp get him one.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, but he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
I'll take that.
Ooh. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was good shit,
the veteran
boy.
Morgan Burnett there on the coverage. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
The same look, though.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my special.
Florida State.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They go play action here on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
I should have went to Robert Woods.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
You off to the races.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive
That's the sound of frustration.
Didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
It's incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Ooh, that boy got 8 for 135.
That's Gurley. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A shotgun snap for Gone. Airing it out deep for Woods. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Pressure
comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. A nice little juke. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of
see you suing that boy back
and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if finally we kept having a rough patch.
You know we on A-B. I don't know why you keep give me that. Thank you.
And that should do it. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
First of all, he jumped the route. Sorry.
He's thrown 5 picks at this point.
They showing the replay. This boy threw 5 interceptions.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe
ooh, what a face mask.
It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Goff gonna throw it. His throw about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of receive ball, get ball.
He's going to get it running.
He's getting in there.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you will too.
I didn't whoop that. I didn't put that boy to bed.
Today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
We doubled that boy the whole game. You done, Chooks? You want to run it back D before you go to bed, or you? I didn't put you to bed.
You know what time
Come on, bring out Julio. So we can hold that boy to one catch. Here, I'm going to send it to you. Hey, you know I've been streaming the whole time. There you go, right there. Go and bring out Julio. Ooh. Ooh, I like to hear that. No, you don't want them problems. You can bring that boy out if you want to. Come on, bring him out. That's what we really want. We just held that boy. We just held that boy AB to one catch. California man pleads no contest to rape a 5-year-old, sentenced to 90 days house arrest.
Coach, thank you much. Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel.
For real.
They're ready for football.
That's like that motherfucker Brock Turner. That motherfucker was raping that chick by the dumpster and got 6 months. Like, come on, man. This is why I don't fuck with pink bitches now. All right, let's double Julio the whole game.
Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's double Julio.
On first down, Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he makes it all the way down to the 30.
Oh, you got this bitch in the slot. You ain't slick.
There on the first play of the game.
That's how you got that bullshit up. But watch this.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan.
Oh, this
will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. Give him 30 yards there. It's Coleman here.
Go ahead,
actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to auto.
Everybody crashed line.
Advantageous.
He'll get it up the middle.
Wow. This nigga picked up two whatever.
Tevin Coleman taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Nigga, you scored the touchdown.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This field
Well, there you go.
Into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Derek Shelby coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now to throw. And Fritz has it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Back onto the field come the Atlanta Falcons. We discussed what Matt Ryan did in week 2 earlier. How about the run game? Because you remember they got Devontae Freeman out a couple of weeks with a knee injury, so it's been Tevin Coleman. He did
watch
good
the slant.
Yeah, he certainly did, and he wants his partner back. But at the same time, haven't met it back yet.
Not twice, dog. Stop.
Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the
Why you keep testing this secondary, dog?
They get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Why do you test the secondary like that, dog?
Come up 1st and 10. Now it's gone. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
I could have threw that shit to the sideline. That'd have been a touchdown.
Over there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air.
He's about to get it right back.
And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Being chased out left. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Ryan to throw.
Yeah, let's go. Somebody's going to get that sack.
Aaron Donald in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald in there to get him his 2nd sack now in the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Out of the gun, Goff.
Fuck.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection.
That's pass
way
interference.
better that it hits the ground instead going to an opposite color jersey.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
He's going to fire
touchdown.
Deep, middle of the field. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 37 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Nobody about 15 yards out of that nigga.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
I seen him late, too.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
What
they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
Wow.
And able to get this one across the 45.
Missed that tackle.
Brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the
Damn, I can't believe I missed that tackle.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman.
There you go, Florida State.
Just a 1-yard pickup there.
Stand over that boy.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on.
Watch the slant.
They decided to run the football. They just swarmed.
Watch the slant.
For almost no gain.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my
Julio's
goodness,
a hoe.
incomplete. Well, we got a second here after that incompletion. Let's have a little fun. I know you saw Ryan Fitzpatrick's get-up in the post-game press conference after week 2.
And we're not talking about the beard this time.
No, well, that was part of the ensemble. We're talking about the
trappings, aren't we?
How about that outfit? Those were Deshaun Jackson's clothes, is that right?
That's my understanding. Clothes, jewelry, shades.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Goff finding Cooks on a big play, and even 50 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try and push it in with Gurley, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Rams are in.
He don't want that smoke.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
You losing because you're listening to that gay-ass shit over there.
Last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here.
Yeah, but Keith Sweat ain't gay. That nigga's gay.
In the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go for it.
And he can't find a receiver. And
Man, that nigga be drugging hoes.
So much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of
what they got to do with him drugging? What they got to do with him drugging bitches?
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Ryan on 2nd down.
Give me that.
And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Niggas ain't shit.
Pickup of 28 yards.
Well, that is true.
2 minutes to play here in the first half.
But I was friends with her before I was friends with that nigga, so that counts towards something.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down.
Yeah.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very thick.
And that's caught inside.
Come on, give me the interception. That's it.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up.
That's what it's supposed to be. How you going? Outside. Play outside. Watch Julio.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
While sometimes it doesn't appear like much, the out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio
Jones. With that double buzz.
If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Here's Ryan. And he is
let me get over there.
in zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 21 yards away.
That's too much time on the clock, though.
Point away from tying the football game.
All right, partner, let's go to cliche time. We're all back to even after that score tied the game.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Goff on first down.
Wow.
This time for Woods, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Looking for Woods that time. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter. Nowhere in between, right?
We ain't getting back. Come on, man. There go Julio, throw it to him. Oh, man, you tripping. Let me get that. Thank you.
And it'll be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big
I don't know why you throw at that boy.
Guys will get the football back. Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy. After the interception, here's Goff. And it's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary goal,
ooh, boy.
Be careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might want to just tough coverage. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
He did. I didn't see that nigga leave.
Now a handoff for Gurley. Eluding the tackle. And he'll
Way to pursue.
use another timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A big boot that time, 57
what you call
yards
a fair catch for?
Distance. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Then they lose.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I wanted them to win, too.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Room here to run. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. On first down, Goff dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they called a timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Here's Gurley. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
If this safety bite on Cooper Kupp, this is a touchdown.
Here's Goff now on second down. He's
Told
going to go for a big play downfield. Brandon Cooks, 37 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle. And
that's my jam right there.
10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they
oh, Brandon Cooks got 3 touches. Can we go for 4?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Ooh, that's setting them boys up.
But he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Give me that.
Teams just go, okay, these are the sequence
come on,
to
lead.
run. These things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Ryan, the left side.
Oh, wow.
To Jones.
Strip that.
And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. A nice gain at 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him.
Yeah, they'll just go wrap him up.
Before the defender does.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be taken at the 10. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Goff now looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people. They're allowed to be no less than a one-on-one situation. Allows him to get home.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Brooks Reed with a tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Ryan. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Ryan. Flushed out right. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down. That's Coleman. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them off and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's Ryan. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 23 yards on the play. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat. To throw again is Ryan. And it pops free. The
collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Bryant's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Another carry now for Gurley. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with third and just a couple. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. He's going to air it out deep for Wood. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll look to throw. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
21.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Wave goodbye. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big run there by Gurley. 72 yards. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. On the counter, Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.